Listen, I'm not going to tolerate a single word that you are going to speak anymore. I'm not going to tolerate your controlling nature. I'm not going to tolerate the words that you are going to speak. Even I'm not going to tolerate the misunderstandings that you used to have every time within yourself, the doubtful character that you are having within yourself. I'm not going to tolerate that one. I want a complete breakup. A breakup means a breakup. I don't want to continue any further relationships with you. Hence, further, a complete cut with the relationship. Hence, further, we are not going to stay together. Just to remember, this is the last word which I am saying to you, and hence further, nothing more, nothing more, and nothing more. Break up. What does it mean? A phrase which you are going to say to your partner, maybe your loved one, or maybe a life partner of yours. Whenever you say this phrase, break up, how much of time it takes? It takes only a fraction of seconds to say, my dear friends. But the effect, the result is completely disastrous. How many of you understand this and then do say break up? I'd like to say today to all my dear friends, let us understand the relationship principles, dear all. You came to this planet as a single cell. Our species came to this planet as a single cell. We got multiplied and multiplied and multiplied. Further, the human race entirely which you are seeing right now is only because of that reproduction. Now from times long the procedure is coming on that you are having your partners. Times long the procedure has been repeated again and again that you are having a bond of relationship, maybe with your close one, maybe with your life partner, or maybe with anyone to whom you love the most. But here the question comes, hatredness, getting disappointed with the relationship, or having misunderstandings of thoughts, emotions, sentiments, feelings, or maybe the way thoughts not matching exactly the way you think, the other partner is not thinking the same way. What happens then? Break up. Cut off relationship. Okay, I do understand. Your problem is different. Your pain is different. Your situation is different. But my dear friends, who has made this relationship? Your parents decided? Without your permission in this present situation? No, not exactly. I'm going to say that you are 100% true. This 21st century, parents ask their kids that yes, are you agreeing with the relationship that you are going to have? Are you agreeing with the partner that we have chosen for you? Or else they allow you to choose your own life partners. When you have chosen or given an assent to your parents regarding your life partners, regarding your loved one, regarding the one whose hand you are going to hold until the last breath of your life. Now decide, my dear friends. Is it always good to break up? Do you feel that break up is the only solution to any relationship that you are going to continue? So today I'm going to tell you about two types of breakup. One is a complete breakup. The second one is a brief breakup. Now you'll be really very confused with the term called brief breakup. Mostly in husband and wife, loved couples, we have seen that whenever they are having some sort of difference of opinion, difference of thoughts and difference of feelings, they do have a breakup. But that breakup is not entirely, or it's not a complete breakup, rather it's a brief breakup. Maybe breakup for a few hours, few days, few months. Again they are going to come closer to each other. Let me just tell you, if it is a complete breakup, to somewhat extent it is okay, manageable, because you are breaking up your relationship. You knew that it is not worthy to continue further to this bond of relationship. Fine. Congratulations for that one, because you have decided to grow further in your life. You are prepared right now to take a further step, a further movement. But a brief breakup is really a recipe for complete disaster. Now you would say, Mr. Dev, why? A brief breakup and after meeting, that indicates that your bond of love is so stronger that you have came again closer. If you take it from that perspective, there is nothing to say, my dear friends. But I'd like to say, the brief breakup that you have made in between your relationship, that potential time you have lost entirely, and now to which if you are going to peep back and ask for a time to get the same moment, to get the same feelings, to get the same emotions, it is never going to come, my dear friends. What is gone, that is gone. Time and tide never waits for anyone, and your youth once gone will never return, my dear friends. Do understand this one. Do understand this one. My English teacher used to say this statement, and I have still remembered this one. Respect to my English teacher who has said this. Time and tide waits for none. Youth once gone is never going to come back to you. Now I'd like to say to every one of you, the potential time that you are going to lose having a break in the relationship, maybe for a few minutes, maybe for a few hours, maybe for a few days, or maybe for a few months, or maybe for years together. Choice is yours. Are you going to lose that moment? Can you get that moment back in your life? If you have no ability to get that moment back in your life, you have no right to disturb that moment of your life, my dear friends. Sit together, talk together, decide together, understand each other, try to sacrifice something for the loved one. Sacrificing something for the loved one, you are not going to bow your head entirely to the other partner. Rather, you are giving a space to your other partner. You are making him or her understand about the things in a very gentle manner, in a very polite manner, sitting close to each other, holding hands of each other, talking to each other, deciding for the way that what has turned out to bring the situation and how we can overcome the situation. Let us understand each other and take a resolution that henceforth we are not going to have this brief breakup at any point of time. Well, again the same point comes that if brief breakup is not a good sign, do you feel that, Mr. Dev, a breakup should be their permanent breakup? I have never said that breakup is a really good thing. It's a last step if you are unable to maintain your relationship, if you have no other choices in front of you, if you have no other things to or no other ways to settle down your disputes. The ultimatum is a breakup. But you know, there is a saying, relationships are made in heaven. You are only a means to carry forward to that relationships. So if relationships are made in heaven, why do we break up that relationship? And also one thing I'd like to say, everything happens, it happens for a good reason. Now if something is going to happen, don't try to make it happen only because of your faults. If it is happening by its own way, that's good. It's the rule of nature that you are going to meet someone, you are going to interact with someone, you are going to come closer to someone, and you are going to have a bond of relationship with someone. Who you are to intervene into the relationship, who you are to break that relationship. And always say, try to understand to the words of your partner. Try to understand to the needs of your partner. Try to understand to the situation, to the time that you are going to get disturbed with your partner. That situation, that time is never going to return back in your life again, my dear friends. Choice is yours to decide right now. In relationship principles, this is what my perspective is. I'd like to know about your perspective to this particular statement. I need a breakup. Your speaker this side, Devashish Dio, is resting until the time I'll be coming up with certain new things to share in relationship principles. Till the time, thanks for watching my video.